Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others, and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this. The fire department was called 10 times tonight. That's not a real fire. Dude, that looks amazing. Wow. It's so realistic. Bro, that was fire. No pun intended, but that was fire, man. That's so cool. I want that. It's gonna suck when the house actually catches on fire, though. They're gonna think it's still a decoration. I guess they'll figure it out. Hey, but it does look like a person. Now I kind of want to know what it was. It started to look more like a person when they zoomed in. Is that not actually a person? We all deserve a guard dog like that. He's standing on business. It's 3 hours later. He'll be alright. It didn't look poisonous. I think that's basically like a no trespassing sign, but with no words. That's what that must be. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Move, man. That look like Jeffrey. What his name? Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's like Jeffrey Dahmer.
It is Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Just standing out there menacingly. That's a moose, right? 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 Oh, there you go. That does sound scary as hell, man. Like, I don't think seeing it through video does it justice. I bet being in the forest alone and then hearing that, it'll probably send chills down your spine.
Real talk, who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who are those people behind her? Really? What is going on out here, guys?
That's a demon, bruh.
It looks like a mask. Who is that? So you want me to believe that that's Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa's not here anymore. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if Mona Lisa ever existed. Who were those three people behind her? Who are they? Because last time I checked, Mona Lisa was just a picture. Just a picture. And I'm not sure if it was actually a real person. People are saying that that's Alexis Stone. Somebody on this app that like dresses up like other people, like a costume or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know about this. There's a lot of realistic masks that are floating around, guys. And I'm starting to think that people we know may be using them. This video's for entertainment purposes only. I'm just wondering who that person is, but people are saying that that's somebody named Alexis Stone, something like that. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this. I'm out.
So that's just a regular makeup artist. Imagine what the CIA can do. That was pretty accurate. That looked exactly like Mona Lisa. Well, exactly like the painting anyways. We don't know if she was real.
Is insane. AI-powered self-driving police cars are officially here. Miami just rolled out the first ever autonomous patrol vehicle in the United States, and it doesn't even need a cop behind the wheel. It's called the PUG, short for Police Unmanned Ground Patrol Partner, a Ford Explorer-based robot police cruiser built by Policing Lab and Perron Robotics. This thing can patrol high-crime areas, it can scan license plates, it can detect stolen cars, and even launch a drone into the sky, all while feeding real-time data back to command centers. It's packed with thermal imaging, 360-degree cameras, and an AI that can recognize patterns, identify suspicious activity, and alert human officers when backup is needed. Officials call it a force multiplier, designed to enhance officer safety and free deputies from repetitive patrol work so that they can focus on human interaction. Now, for now, it's part of a one-year pilot program in Miami-Dade, where it'll appear at public events as police gather community feedback. Now, some see this as the future of law enforcement, others as a step toward sort of RoboCop territory. But one thing is for sure, Miami's newest recruit doesn't eat donuts, doesn't take breaks, and never blinks. The age of AI policing has officially begun.
Yeah, I mean, it's very dystopian looking, I'll say that much. As long as they never start putting like weapons on it, you know what I mean? Where it can just execute on command, I guess. I don't know what you would call that. This is what's gonna be behind the wheel. Yeah, I don't know, man. This seems kind of crazy. It just feels very dystopian.
Greatest devil appearance is Iceberg. In the first layer, there is Loftus Hall in Ireland, a mansion where during a card game a mysterious visitor was revealed to be the devil and vanished into thin air, leaving a hole in the ceiling that no one could close. In the second layer, there is the Winchester Mansion. Widow Sarah built endless rooms to trick spirits, but some say the evil she was trying to escape was much older, and that the devil himself manifested there, distorting space and time. In the third layer, we have the Himalayas. It's not just cold and high altitude. There are ancient reports from monks and wanderers who swear they saw demonic figures among the mountains, where reality seems to bend. In the fourth layer, there is Life Castle, one of the most haunted places on the planet. Screams, shadows, and demonic apparitions are frequent, especially in the Bloody Chapel, where they say ancient pacts still echo. In the fifth layer, there is the Kiss nightclub. After the tragedy, disturbing reports emerged. Some people passing by say they feel chills, hear screams, or see apparitions. In the sixth layer, there is the Alipa Ball in Sao Paulo, the darkest of all. Reports of figures with red eyes and presences that paralyze. In the seventh layer, there is the Baile da Vinha do Meio in Minas Gerais, a traditional event that became an urban legend. Locals say the devil himself appeared there. In the last layer, there is the Baile do Corredor in Rio de Janeiro. Reports speak of a hooded figure appearing amidst the chaos, dancing, watching, and disappearing.
He forgot to mention Bill Gates. Does he go down to Brazil a lot? We should find that out. That might have been him.
Now this is definitely one of the most interesting things I've seen all day. This guy accidentally dropped a ladder on a power line and the electricity is flowing through the sidewalk, turning it into straight lava. Never seen that before. Now this is definitely one of the most interesting things I've seen all day. This guy accidentally dropped a ladder on a power line and the electricity is flowing through the sidewalk, turning it into straight lava. Never seen that before.
Is this real? Is this real, y'all? How are they supposed to stop that? Shouldn't the ladder have melted? Who's gonna volunteer to remove that ladder?
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué señor qué? El señor está viendo todos nosotros en el cielo. Ay, Dios. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué señor qué? El Señor está viendo todos nosotros en el cielo. Ay, Dios.
That looks really close to an eye. That's crazy. That actually looks like an eyeball. If that's real, that's a cool catch.
Some really weird shit is happening in space right now, and if you don't know why people are freaking out about a possible alien flyby in the next 2 months, let me catch you up. On July 1st of 2025, NASA discovered 3I Atlas, only the third object ever confirmed to have entered our solar system from interstellar space, with a mysterious orbit that is not bound by our sun. Early estimates suggest that it's massive, could be up to 20 kilometers in size, and is traveling at 245,000 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest object ever detected traveling through our solar system. But what has people really interested in this object is this 12-page paper where he highlighted just how close this object is getting to Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, with the statistical likelihood of that happening being less than 0.005%. And backtracking its trajectory, it seems like it came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius, the same direction as the WOW signal, which has still yet to be explained. And while its physical properties are still being analyzed by astronomers all over the world, it is a cool reminder of just how big the universe is and how much there is still for us to learn.
This thing is starting to worry me, yo. There's some scientists saying that it's emitting a weird green glow that it shouldn't be emitting. I don't know what that means. I think it's supposed to have like some type of material that creates that gas, but somehow they know it doesn't have that material. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's the aliens. They're finally coming. They're here to stop the AI. The AI is gonna destroy us. Oh, that's a risky picture. That's a really risky picture. Jeez, bruh. Holy crap, that's a really good camera too. Oh my god. It's those damn phones, man. It's those damn phones. The selfie's not worth it. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Dang, bro, does she not have a passcode on her phone? Holy crap. She was flying. Oh my god. She was moving so fast, she was giving me motion sickness. Jesus.
So the richest people in the world now have the ability to literally design their babies thanks to 2 new venture capital backed startups, and for some reason literally nobody is talking about this. Because we're now entering an era where parents can literally rank their embryos based on things like IQ, height, risk of disease, risk of obesity, and even lifespan, and this could get very scary very quickly. So these super babies are created through IVF. And instead of doctors screening for rare genetic diseases, these new companies are now using a process called polygenic screening, which can screen thousands of genetic singles all at once. And one of those companies is Orchid, and they offer screening for over 200 conditions like heart disease, depression, and Alzheimer's. And it's already becoming the go-to for many Silicon Valley millionaires. But this new company called Nucleus is taking things a step further because they're letting parents upload 20 embryos and it ranks them based on 900 different genetic variables. And it includes things like diseases, but it also includes things like hair color, eye color, height, and even IQ. And these services can cost anywhere up to $30,000. And so now not only do we have a widening wealth gap, but we'll also have a widening genetic gap. And now, not only do we have a widening wealth gap, we also have a widening genetic gap. And to me, this sounds super scary. But the good thing, I guess, is that just like genomic sequencing, the cost of these types of services should come down as competition steps in. But does anyone else think that this is the exact same thing that Black Mirror episodes used to warn us about?
I get scanning for diseases and stuff, but isn't this literally eugenics? We're gonna be picking eye color, hair color, all that stuff. This seems like it's going into some creepy territory, you know what I mean? This is gonna make it so that you're quite literally genetically poor. Like, y'all know how horrible that sounds? That's horrible.
A solo camper who experienced an eerie series of events is urgently warning others to trust their gut instinct. Last month, Nefella was solo camping in Ku-ring-gai National Park when voices and lights started appearing outside her tent. She said, "Someone started shining a light into my tent as soon as it was completely pitch black outside. I had been pretty much completely isolated when I arrived. There were no campers. I was the only one." Nefella claims she contacted New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife Services to ask if any rangers were in the area and was allegedly told no. Hours later, when the torch appeared again, she phoned the police. After calling authorities, Nefella says she received a call from a private number and the man on the other end told her that he was a ranger. She said, "They needed me to evacuate because I wasn't supposed to be on the island because there's a major storm hitting at 3 a.m. and I needed to follow their emergency protocol." But when she spoke to the police, they said there was no storm. Nefella added, "That's what solidified my fear. The police actually advised me to leave. They said it didn't sound like a very safe situation. It got very eerie." Despite admitting the scary situation had shaken her up, Nefella is adamant she will keep camping solo. However, she's urging others to learn from her experience, telling solo campers to trust your instincts.
Yikes. Red flag after red flag after red flag. How did they get her number? That's creepy. That sounds like a stalker that followed her there. And she says she's gonna keep camping alone. Well, good luck, I guess. It's not, that doesn't sound like a smart idea, because that actually sounds like a stalker maybe. Oh, what? Nah. Nah, bro, I'm not taking a leak there. Not while Bugs Bunny is peeping me. Oh my god. Pissing all by yourself, Doc? Yo. Seriously. This is Satan's toilet, man. If you pee in there, I promise you will never emotionally recover from that.
This gas station is proof the elite have fake towns and cities set up.
There's cars here, and they're all literally dusty.
This screams fake town.
And it's dark. It's dark inside this gas station.
Where are the
and
people?
There's nobody in their f***ing car.
There's the cars. Where are the people?
That one's nice. It's just sitting there. Why are the cars dusty as f***?
It makes no sense.
The lights off.
That place clearly isn't open, but there's
nobody in there.
There's cars just sitting at the gas station.
Hay for sale.
What is that, a donkey?
What? Oh.
Donkey.
Someone please explain this to me. This might actually be a fake town / city set up by the elite. Why would there be cars parked at the gas pump and they have dust on them? So they've been there a while and nobody's around. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay weird.
Old movie set maybe? Or there's not a single car wash in that town. But it could actually be a movie set. Why are the cars just sitting there? Tommy's car wash tunnel of terror. That's amazing. What if your door was unlocked? Oh, there goes another one. Yo, they're messing up the car wash. a drill. Eh, 9 out of 10. They were a little too chill. I feel like they could have done more. Maybe broke a window, slashed the tire or two. We gotta try a little harder.
Just going through the dark woods and everything, right? About to be sunset. Spooky thing though. My truck is saying that there's people around me. There's no people around me. But my truck says. My truck says people. Watch. If I slow down, they'll catch up. See? Right next to my... There's no one here. Okay.
It's the skinwalkers, man. Maybe some of us can't see them, but your truck sensors can pick them up. I wonder if maybe that's why some people can't see, like Mothman and all that crazy stuff. Maybe only some people possess the power to see them. Or curse, because that seems like a curse.
There's lights on the left. Don't go close.
That's a metal slate.
What? It's just shaped like a mushroom.
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh, it's yeah, because it has trees on top of it.
And then it has stuff underneath.
I guess the aliens decided they wanted to go camping. There's probably a guy in a tent that looks exactly like a UFO somehow. That baby's getting adopted the next morning. Not at my house, bruh. What the hell is happening here?
What's this?
Ah. Oh, that's pretty gross.
That is the absolutely massive Godzilla zipline in Awahi Island in Japan. Could you ever zipline through that thing? I, with my megalophobia, which is phobias of very large things, no, I couldn't. Especially, like, look at this photo. Look at this photo. What is that? That is disgusting. Like, why did they have to make the mouth so realistic? Like, what? First off, not even realistic. Like, who has this in their mouth? That is disgusting. Here's some other photos of it from other angles. Here's its, like, entire body, and I guess you come out of its butt. Look at it. Look how huge it is, dude. I would be so scared even looking at this thing, being anywhere close to it, much less flying through its mouth. So, like, how do you feel about this? Would you ever go to Awahi Island in Japan and never go do this? It sure is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And here's what it looks like at night.
It's not as bad. That's an amazing giant sculpture. But yeah, I don't think I could zip line into its mouth. And they picked the creepiest version of Godzilla too. Like, that one has to be the most grotesque. So basically, no, I would not do this. On a scooter, bruh? Nah. That's pretty brave. Traveling through Silent Hill on a scooter. Was that a baby in the background? Or a goat? Either way, that place was creepy. I think it's time to head out. On June 4th?
No, te quiero que vean. Estoy ahorita en el baño de la universidad. Pero el pedo ahorita es que estoy, bueno, acabo de terminar de hacer el baño. Y pues estaba todo normal. Pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean. Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, hoy. Escucharon. Escucharon. No hay nada.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this. A face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens. Or at least, that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
It's the poop ghost. Get out of there, bruh. Water in the plumbing line can cause a hard knock sound when someone flushes the toilet. It's possible the adjoining bathroom had people in it. Did you not see the face? I don't think we watched the same video, man. That bathroom is 100% haunted.
I need somebody way smarter than me to tell me what is happening in this video.
I got you, fam.
Someone please tell me. My mom and I were hiking at a local trail next to the river.
Never mind.
And we came across this rock that was floating in the air. It did this for probably 5 to 7 minutes while we were there. My mom actually grabbed the rock and rubbed it to see if anything was attached to it. Nothing was. And she put it down, and then it proceeded to float around like this again. Yeah, so what is happening here?
Well, my apologies. I can't help out with this explanation. That rock is stoned, obviously. Yeah, there you go. There's your logical explanation. Good enough for me. Oh, it's a car? I thought it was being towed. That is so epic. Wow. God, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. Screw Thanksgiving. Screw Christmas. I love me some Halloween, bruh. I hate when people say it's like celebrating a pagan holiday. It's not, bruh. It's just fun. It's fun. Let your kids have fun. It's just silly. It's a silly holiday. It's the one time a year that as an adult you get to kind of be a kid again.
There's really something strange about these babies. At just a few months old, they're already the size of a 7-year-old child and weigh over 40 kilos. Similar cases are appearing everywhere in India, Brazil, Ukraine, and the United States. Doctors are at a loss, the milk is normal, and genetics explain nothing. Some parents claim that their child never gets sick, reacts to invisible things, and above all, has never cried. They're nicknamed the silent babies. Online, one theory is causing concern. What if these children were the result of a deliberate mutation created to survive what's coming?
Jesus, bruh. Those are some giant babies. Those are some giant babies. What in tarnation? Bro, one of them was almost as tall as his mom, and it's supposed to be a baby. Let me see, hold on.
At just a few months old, they're already the size of a 7.
Look at that. Look at that baby. Bro is 7 feet tall. Stop playing. I don't think they're giving them formula. That's protein powder right there. Maybe all the microplastics are starting to help us instead of hurt us. That's crazy.
Have you ever dreamt about a mall that just doesn't exist? Because apparently on this app, there's a bunch of people coming forward saying that they have all had the same dream of being at the same mall, but none of them are connected. And I'm not just talking about a couple people, I'm talking about thousands of people are all dreaming of being in this mall that doesn't exist. They're now calling it Mall World, and each person describes the same specific layout of the mall. They all say that this mall is filled with endless escalators. It has a bunch of stores that no one can like recognize. It has like soft yellow lighting, and that the food court smells like popcorn. Like everyone agrees
the back rooms,
that this is the place that they have all been to. What's even weirder is that when they have tried to find this mall in real life, it doesn't exist. So some people are really starting to believe that this is like a real place. It's just not here. It's in a different dimension. Psychologists are trying to explain it away as it just being like a mashup of all of the different malls that we have been to, but it still makes no sense that every single person is having the same dream of the same exact mall. Like, that makes no sense. I'm a lucid dreamer. I'm able to control my dreams. So tonight, when I go to bed, I'm gonna make myself go into this mall, and I'll let you guys know if it works. But like, have you ever been to this mall? Like, have you dreamt about this mall? Like, I need answers.
I don't think I've ever dreamt of them all. I always dream about high school. It's so annoying. I never finish my homework and it's gonna be embarrassing, just like real life. I wish I had dreams about them all. Sounds like a fun time. This sums it up perfectly. Like, come on, bruh. I was expecting this to happen. This has to happen at least once a day. Look at his feet, though. You gotta go home and rethink your choices up until now, my guy.
She's in disguise, almost like a spy in an espionage thriller.
This one a bit unusual. It involves disguises and the Department of Motor Vehicles.
What went on here, prosecutors say, was a driver's license cheating scam. A woman identified as Jamie Middleton was at the center of it. Nassau's DA says Middleton dressed in various disguises, posing as other drivers.
I don't trust a government agency anymore then.
It's unethical.
On 10 occasions in 2023, she allegedly took the commercial license permit test for no-show drivers.
This scheme posed a real danger, a threat to our streets.
The DA says Middleton had help from 3 DMV employees, including a supervisor who just happened to be her sister, Kenesha.
We think it is as simple as greed, that they saw an opportunity to pervert the system for their own profit.
New York's Inspector General initiated the investigation after a tip from another DMV supervisor. 3 drivers have also been charged. They're accused of paying up to $3,000 to get a permit. One of those drivers did eventually receive a full commercial driver's license. James Nurse went on to drive trucks for the town of Hempstead. But a town spokesman said today Nurse has been terminated from his job.
A government employee, licensed only through a lie.
In a statement today, the lawyer for Kenesha Middleton blamed the allegations on disgruntled former DMV employees who once worked for Middleton and are now pointing fingers to avoid responsibility. The 7 defendants face up to 7 years in jail if convicted. In Garden City, Greg Sergel, News 4 New York.
They're out here paying $3K for a permit? That's pretty crazy. That is crazy. Wouldn't it have just taken less effort to actually take the test yourself? I don't understand what the scam was here. The dude that paid for the CDL was clearly working as a truck driver, so he probably could have passed the test anyways. I'm so confused by this.
What's actually going on here, guys? Give it to me. Shoot it straight. Something's not adding up here. This isn't Kim Kardashian. This isn't Khloe Kardashian. This is their almost 70-year-old mother, Kris Jenner. How? They're telling us it's plastic surgery, but there's only so many ways you can stretch the skin. And in anyone that I have seen who has gotten multiple plastic surgery procedures never ends up looking better. They end up looking botched. So how? And it's not just about having a new face. She actually has a new neck. She has a new chest. One of my questions is how are we changing the skin's texture? We can stretch it, we can pull it, we can cut it in various ways, but how is she adding youth back into her skin? Where did this go? A lot of people want to say that it's Photoshop and filter, but she's doing live interviews looking the same age as her daughters who are 30 plus years younger than her. Hollywood has always used plastic surgery and Botox. That is nothing new. But back in the day, they'd get a little bit of work done here and there and you could still tell who the person was. Nowadays, these people have entirely new faces. And is it just me, or are we living in an uncanny valley where all of these celebrities are beginning to look like Kardashians? Demi Lovato, before and after. Katy Perry, before and after. Jessica Simpson. Christina Aguilera, same exact face shape. Meghan Trainor, who by the way blocked me from socials for calling this shit out. What's happening? Kelly Osbourne. And by the way, some of these celebrities have personally told me they don't have nothing done. Just a few injections for TMJ. So how are all of you looking identical? Or cases like Paris Hilton, it's just a case of Benjamin Button, so she says. But it's all the same bone structure, it's all the same jawline, it's all the same cheekbones, it's all the same eyebrows. I wonder where it originated.
I just imagined all their skin is being held back by like rubber bands, like on that one episode of The Simpsons where Homer is faking being skinny. That's some crazy surgery though. They are getting better and better. Maybe they're adding a little bit of adrenochrome in there. Who knows? Who knows? Definitely not natural though.
Oh my god, I think Tom Cruise is a vampire. So this is a picture of Tom Cruise in a movie back in the day, and this is a kid and this is Tom Cruise. And this is him standing next to the same kid. Oh my god. It gets worse. This is him with a girl in 1986, and this is him with a girl, and oh my god, no. That is not the same girl. What? He's definitely a vampire, bro. You better watch out. See, either he has really good genetics, or it's the fact that he's rich, so he probably pays for a lot of stuff, maybe some surgeries, some whatever, whatnot, to look younger. But honestly, I feel like if he looks that much younger from surgeries or money, I feel like a lot of other people would look younger too. So I think he just has really good genetics.
How is this physically possible, man? They look the same age in the bottom picture. Out of all the celebrities that might be a vampire or something like that, it has to be Tom Cruise, right? Because he's a Scientologist. They gotta know something. They gotta be juicing him up with something. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's had like surgery, right? Like his face looks the same. Like he definitely does look older. But him and this kid look like they're the same age in the bottom picture. I don't know, man. He might be a vampire. Well, guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Also, happy Halloween, everybody. Go out and get some candy. Do it because I told you so.